What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Trading Crypto. I've been off for a couple days, but we're going to get at it with Relio, which is down 4.1% at $1.53. Coin Gecko does not show the market cap. It does not show the circulating supply. Those are things you want to know. But the thing that we do know is that the max supply is extremely small at only 55 million. I like that. I like that a lot. There's not billions, there's not trillions, there's not multi-millions, quadrillions, all that stuff. Small, 55 million. All-time high in this was 512. 3 years ago. We're only down 70% from that all-time high. I think we can easily overtain that in this upcoming bull run. All-time low was a year ago at 1.3. Wow. If you would have bought October 13th, you'd be up 113x on your investment. Insane. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. We all say that a lot. Top exchanges, MEXC. We have BingX, OKX, PineX. Never heard of that. Pancake, KuCoin, and Uniswap. So with that, let's get into the price prediction and technical analysis on RIO. Yo, Rio to the moon, man. This consolidation right here is giving me vibes of this period right here. We're looking very similar to this period right here. What I mean by that is if you look at the consolidation, we put in a high, a low, lower high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then went parabolic, right? Look at what we're doing right now. We put in a high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then the same bounce and reverse to the upside. So Relio right now, I'm just getting vibes of this general area. Now I haven't drawn any scribbles. That's just me looking at the green and red marks on the screen. But indicators right now, they're not looking horrible. If we look at the MACD right here on the day chart, yes, we did make a larger engulfing candle today. It's not huge. We're not deep in the red right here. We're still on the bullish side of this line right here on the MACD, but what we want to do is monitor that closely. On top of that, the RSI is seeing a slight retracement right here. If we do look at the general support area that we've been experiencing for this coin, if I draw a horizontal line here, this is going all the way back to 2023. We've been normally bouncing off that 42 range on the RSI, so it doesn't seem like we have that much more to head down there for a possible reversal. Other times we've bounced slightly above that line there. If we look at the WTX, similar situation, we're reset. We're putting in higher highs and higher lows day after day here. That's looking fantastic for a reversal to the upside. Now the big picture here, we want to look at we want to see what these fibs look like, man. We want to find those supports, we want to find those resistance areas here. What's going on with Relio? So if we draw from the high to the low right here, the general consensus is we are consolidating between the 618.382 area. We had a slight fake out here, deviation above the 618 before we fell back in it. And hypothetically speaking, there is that chance of going back down to 132 before we reverse back up to the 618. The only thing that's kind of confirmed that is the MACD is still bearish, guys. We are still bearish on the MACD. Doesn't mean we can't continue bearish, but I don't think we're going to see any massive flush out for this coin right here. And like I mentioned, the RSI is not all the way down here yet, but we do have some room to go. And as we can see, we are pretty close to that 382 area. So there's that chance of us coming down here for that reversal to the upside for Rio. Now, if we look at the larger fib from this all-time high to the low right here, what we can currently see is we're riding right on that 786. Now, this is our lifelong support currently forming right here at about 150. Oh, we're below right now. That's very unfortunate. At about 153. So as long as we're below 153, we're bearish. And there is that possibility of us pushing down to that smaller level, which you mentioned on the micro fib, which brings us to approximately I don't want short long, dude. I want my fibs, which brings us to approximately, you know, around that 135 area. So yes, there's a big drop to the 1618 right here, but I don't think we have time to go all the way down there. We've been consolidating between that 618 and 382 area on that micro fib since April of 2024. I don't think there's any reason why we would break below 135. So in the short term, I am going to be slightly bearish on Rio to 135 and then a reversal up to the 618. We're not extremely bullish until we get above the 618 at about 190. You get above 190, then we can talk about rallying to the upside. Now we did break above it right here, but we didn't confirm it. You can see we broke out, came down to confirm it, and fell back in. That's called a fake out. A lot of people get kind of juked out by those fake outs. They don't wait for the confirmation before they put their longs or their shorts in. They just see it break a major resistance area, FOMO in, and then it gets pushed back down and they get liquidated. That's why you want to keep an eye out for the confirmation, which would be a break of that resistance area, back test of that resistance area support, and then a rally to the upside. So I think this would most likely be the play right here. Rally to the upside, then we'll get our final support, and then Real's going to start breaking to the upside. I think alt season is very, very close. I know a lot of coins are capitulating very, very hard right now, but if you think about it, this coin's just been consolidating for months. A lot of coins are very, very red right now. And yeah, it may look nasty on your day-to-day basis, but when in doubt, zoom out. You've pretty much been consolidating, and consolidating is a very bullish thing. It means people are willing to accumulate that coin at the same price for a lengthy period of time. Now, I am very bullish on this coin in the upcoming bull run. We're only down 70% from our all-time high. If you look at our fibs, hypothetically speaking, the possibility of a $25 Rio is in play here. We do have a 1618 roughly at that general price range, and then we do have the 1236 at about 720. Not financial advice. What I normally do here, if you draw from your bear market bottom to your most recent high, I normally start taking profits. If you're a diamond hander and you hold into the parabolic phase of the bull run around that 1236 area, then I start taking profits up. You don't know if it's actually going to go up to that 1618 area. Normally we bank out or top out somewhere in this general area right here. I know that's a very, very big price difference between 750 and $25. But if you've never experienced a hyperbolic phase of a bull run before, you'll understand what I'm talking about once we get there. Right now, you've probably been experiencing bear market, heavy swings to the downside. But once you get into that parabolic phase, you'll find out that those estimates right there, I mean, you're better off shaking a magic 8 ball. Those estimates right there are kind of valid. So what I normally do is start taking profit at the 1236, then we'll work our way up. So that is my bull run prediction. The short term, I think we're just going to be consolidating sideways. So with that, none of this is financial advice. And if there's any coins you'd like me to chart, you can just send me a super chat in the comments and I'll get to your coin as soon as possible. Thank you.